Welcome to America's heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Makes a connection. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of...
To catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Darisaw. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd.
Can anyone catch him? That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryant. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Wolverines get it past the sticks. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand in Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Handoff to the lone back. He is smashing people. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
and they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, calmer. Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
A 3rd and long coming up here. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to James Madison. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. The corners are walked up tight. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Oh, he's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Setting up the screen. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snagged in the middle, it's Cook. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain, ball remains at the 2. Trying to break the plane on second and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
On third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Offense gets set for second down. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the single back. At the 45 on his way. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the tailback. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give in the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run it on the field.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 35, he's got room. They finally make the stop at the big run. He's plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got his man. They get him down after he makes the catch. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw on 3rd. Slings it downfield. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Hoosiers are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Skips away from pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Fighting off the defender. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Power football with the run. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Asher. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Got the quick pass. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. He'll toss it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now they'll run it to the right here. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Bryant. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stops just short. It'll be 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide out in motion. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Indiana!
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They want that clock to run. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They go to the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is